Don't ever rob yourself of the most beautiful feeling that you will ever experience in your life. That is to overcome. You may be in a season of your life right now where literally everything has gone wrong. Maybe you made a lot of job applications. You've been in relationships. Maybe your friends disappointed you. Maybe you disappointed your own self. You could have done something different, but here you are. Maybe you can't even look at yourself in the mirror. What are you gonna do? You don't have the money. You thought you would be at a certain place in your life by the age that you are right now, and things just are not the way you want. But that is exactly the place where you need to be. I remember when I was unemployed over a year facing deportation, applying to probably more than 10,000 jobs, driving 5 hours and renting cars, parking, paying for $50 in New York City just to talk to someone for an informal interview for 20 minutes, sending all those emails and repeating and just changing the name at the top, writing cover letters of the cover letters. I remember the times where I literally would read books and watch videos, and somehow I would always feel like there was no improvement. I was always caught in this vicious cycle. And I would start to tell myself, why me? Why is this always happening to me? I would look at other people on social media. I would look at my friends around me getting jobs, moving forward. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was telling myself, why is it happening to me? I thought I was more talented. I thought I was destined for greatness. I thought I had something special. Why me? That is exactly the right question. Because there comes a point in time in everyone's life where you have to tell yourself, do you believe in destiny? Why is it that you keep knocking at doors and you keep being told no again and again and again? You're trying, you're doing, but it's not working out. You're dreaming, you're watching the videos, you're reading the books, you went to school, but it's not working. You have all those good intentions and you watch all those other people who have nowhere near the good intentions that you have. And somehow you are falling behind. Why you? And that is exactly the thing that will push you to believe and to let go. There comes a point in time where you've gone through so much, where the only decision that you have is to say, if I have to go out, if I have to leave it all on the line, when it's all said and done, how am I going to go out? What is it that I want to be about, that I said that I gave my all to? And when I was with my back against the wall, with 20 years of education, sleeping on my friend's mattress, completely hurt, my ego completely destroyed, I had to tell myself, if I have to go out, I'm gonna go out leaving everything I got. I don't care if I have to talk to myself. I don't care if I have to look like a fool. I don't care if people look at me and say, oh, look at this guy. I thought he knew what he wanted to do. I thought he wanted to do this, and now look at him doing that. Look at him struggling. Look at him asking for help. Do you want it? Do you want it bad enough? I really believe that we all want to win. From my journey from Madagascar to America, living across Africa, being able to travel around the world, across Europe and the Americas, there's one thing that I found in common in all of us, and that is we all want to win. But some of us have lost for so long that we believe that we are winning by making ourselves lose. We tell ourselves, no, we can't do that. No, this is not us. No, I don't like making money. No, I'm okay with being in this job. I'm okay with being in this bad relationship. I'm okay living like this. I'm okay watching people live their best lives. I'm okay feeling bad and alone, coming home from work. I'm okay with all the education that I have and settling for this life. Only you know whether you're telling yourself the truth or not. Ask yourself, when nobody's watching, when you're shutting down the world and getting in silence with yourself, is it really what you want? Deep in your heart. Deep in your heart. If you have to cry, cry. But if there's anything that I've learned in this life, is that only you can protect your vision. Only you can protect your dream. Only you can protect your heart. And you can only do that by going through that phase where you are going to be selfish. Not selfish because you're hating the world, even though you might feel like that, but because you must go through the dark room in order to develop your own. You must be on your own to become your own. As Blaise Pascal once said, humanity's problem stems from a man's inability to sit in a room quietly alone. Accountability and ownership start in the moments where you think everything is over. That is the exact moment when you reach that phase of desperation, where life combines experience with disappointment and you learn to actually embrace that pain in ways you never had before. The part of the movie where you see the hero with themselves having to make that decision. What do I want? What do I want my life to be about? And if I have to go out, how do I want my legacy to be? Do I want to be the person that didn't fight? Do I want to be the person that didn't do their part? And when I asked myself that, I said, let's go. I took the jobs at Amazon Fulfillment Center, working nights, with 20 years of education. I took the minimum wage jobs. I started with $30 investments, when before I thought it was too risky to make investments. I took business ventures when before I never thought I was an entrepreneur. I changed career paths. I allowed myself to change because I understood that it was bigger than a diploma. It was bigger than an ego. It was bigger than my feelings of looking like I was right and proving people wrong. It was bigger than that. It was about life or death. It was about me and my life, me and my heart, me and my dreams, me and myself. And I don't care if anybody says yes or not. My part is I'm gonna do everything I gotta do. If I have to learn new skills, if I have to take it one step at a time, if I have to get uncomfortable, let's go. That is exactly the steps that you take that lead you towards the path. That may be the path that leads you to the road less traveled. Off the path that everyone has told you to walk. But that may be the exact path that is for you. Everything in your life has happened for a reason. And you accept your destiny. And you accept your responsibility within that destiny. The responsibility that you, right now, take this moment in time as the beginning of the rest of your life. And that today, not tomorrow, but today is the greatest gift of your life. And that today is the greatest opportunity that you got. I remember walking to the gym when I had nothing in my life anymore. I had sold my cars, I had sold everything because my bank accounts closed. As someone who was once a superstar athlete with all this potential, A grades, who couldn't find a job, who was smart when talking to people, but on paper, I had nothing to show for it. I said, You know what? I don't care if people see me walking out there. I need to go to the gym. I need to work on myself. I need to get alone with myself. I don't care if I have to say no to my friends. I remember my friends knocking at my door saying, let's go out. And I didn't open it. I did not open the door because I knew I needed time for myself. I would go across cities to take on little jobs that would pay me $15. I would go and get coffee with people, informal interviews, with jobs that never in the past I thought I would put myself in a position to even apply to. But it is in those moments, those moments that I found my strength. It is in those moments, in the moments that will never make it in the trophies, in the moments that may never show up in the resumes, in the moments that will never get the accolades and the compliments, that will never show up in my bank account, in the relationships that I have at the surface. But those are the private victories between me and myself when no one was watching that led me to where I am right now. 15-year career, 15-year investing, building generational wealth, and having the courage right now to talk to you wherever you are in the world. Regardless of what you do, I know that it is on me to spread this message. What are you going to do? Do you have to talk to yourself? Do it. Do you have to walk in the rain? Do it. Do you have to be told no again and again? Do it. Do your part. Accept destiny. Accept that this moment is exactly where you are and exactly where you need to be. And that everything that happened in your life happened exactly the way it needed to happen. And that whatever is meant for you will come to you. Not because you will force it, but because you will become that person that will attract it. You will allow the world to align with your real self. And you will stop acting like you want something that you don't want. You have the opportunity right now to rebuild, to relearn, to unlearn. You have the ability right now to create the most beautiful story ever told. The story of your greatest transformation. But only you will ever know the real feeling. Only you will ever know what it took to get here. Only you will ever know. But when you sit there on the beach, when you sit there with the family you're building, when you sit there with whatever you really want, and you have that feeling in your chest, in your heart, in your mind, that is the most beautiful feeling you will ever experience in life. The feeling that you gave every single thing that you got towards what was most meaningful to you. As Vince Lombardi said, and I quote, and I paraphrase, man's finest hour is sitting on the field of battle, exhausted, knowing that he gave his all. Give it everything you got until it's all said and done. Let go of trying to prove anything. It is you versus you right now, right here. You are the vessel for a powerful message. The moments of struggle that you faced will be an inspiration for those who will face the same struggle as you. Someone right now may relate with my story, and that is exactly why I'm doing this. Because I know that the only thing I can control here is to be true to myself. Whatever this video does, it will do. Whatever I do in the gym, the result will happen. Whatever I do with my investment, the result will happen. But I will do my part. As always, wherever you are, wherever you come from, fam, you're destined for greatness. Get busy living, not busy dying. Love.